Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, SCdefined here. If you are new here, welcome. So in today's video, we are going to be doing a pretty glam look. The last time I kept it really simple for you guys. This time I'm going to kick it up a notch, but don't worry. I'm going to still walk you through it so that we are able to achieve the look together. I'm going to go ahead and complete my face with you guys as well. So for those of you who are new here, you're in for a treat. So for primer, I'm going to go ahead and use the MAC Natural Radiance primer. And to set my primer, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Mented Cosmetic loose powder in medium deep. And the reason why I like to set my primer is because I am very oily, and setting my primer just helps to control a little bit of that and create a barrier between my foundation and my primer. Done and done. So now to color correct, I am using the Too Faced Multi-Sculpt Concealer in the shade Chestnut, and I've been doing this lately and have been really loving the way my makeup looks, and I started doing this on my clients as well. The reason why I kind of pulled away from the whole like orange in with concealers for clients, just depending on how much hyperpigmentation they have, but I personally don't have a lot of hyperpigmentation, so my face specifically does not require the orange per se, but it just needs balance. So now I'm taking the Lancome Tint Idol foundation in the shade 510C Suede, or Suede, what is it? 510 Suede C. Whoa. I'm gonna start off with one pump and then just a little bit more is all I usually need. And I like to go ahead and distribute that. Where is my oil? And I'm gonna go ahead and use a couple of drops of the OPV Rose Gold Oil. If you follow me on Instagram, you know how much I love using this oil, but only with this foundation. I can't say that I've tried it with any other foundations yet. I don't know if the verdict is still out or not, but I love it with the Lancome foundation. Like, it's bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. It has to be hands down my favorite combo of the year. I feel very comfortable saying that. Like, and y'all know I do not put stuff on hype. Like, I'm not that girl. Like, I'm not that makeup artist that is going to hype up product just to hype it up. Like, if I'm hyping it up, that means it's worth the hype. You can take that to the bank, okay? So now to highlight, I'm gonna use the Born This Way Multi-Sculpt Concealer in the shade Maple. And I'm just gonna place a couple of dots, okay? You guys, stop overusing your concealer. I see a lot of you doing this, and I know that Instagram likes to teach you that you have to use a lot of concealer. You don't need a lot. So for those of you that ask me, how do I control creasing? Stop using a lot of concealer. Now I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place Shade Stick Concealer in the shade Katsina. And I'm going to use this to contour. Placing my contour high. You don't want to place it right in the area where you contour, because once you blend it, it's gonna fall a little bit. So you want to place it just a little bit higher, but not too high. Okay, not in your highlight area, but not in your contour area. Hopefully that makes sense. And guys, do not overuse these products like you already have on foundation. There's no need to go in heavy with the additional products that you're adding, especially because we're only creating dimension and that's it. So you're only shifting parts of your face front, forward or backwards. So don't overuse products. Like, I feel like that's just something that I see all the time. And so when people ask me questions, I'm just like, why are you using that much product? It's like, not necessary. All right, guys, now I'm gonna go ahead and set and bake Beauty Bakery setting powder. This is in the shade yellow. Now, I don't know if I need to create a separate series for what baking is, but I just might. I don't have time today because we got other stuff to talk about. When baking, do not press and mash the powder into your skin, okay? You are to lay it ever so gently. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows and then I'll be right back. So, had a little fight with my brows. It's okay, I'll live. I like this one, not really feeling this one. Next subject. So we're gonna go ahead and use the P. Louise Rumor 4 to prime. I haven't used this base in a while, but because of the eye look that I wanted to do today, I wanted to keep my base really neutral. Yeah, I like how I'm blending this out with my hands, right? Any guesses on what eyeshadow palette I'm using? You guys made me buy this palette, and yes, I did. I purchased the Natasha Denona palette simply because you guys really kind of like strong-armed me into purchasing this palette. I did get it on sale. Sephora was having a VIP 20% off or $20 off, something like that. The palette does retail for $129. This is the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. So here is the inside of the palette. It's clear film like most palettes do with the names. I thought that was really cute, and it's perforated, so you can tear this off if you like. I'm most likely going to keep it on. I think this is perfect for travel. Let me just put that out there, because when you are traveling, usually your eyeshadow is getting all over your mirror and things are getting nasty. So I'm not going to tear mine off. I have to say that this palette is gorgeous. This is such a experience. Like, looking at it, I was just like, wow. I can honestly see now why someone would feel like, do I need this palette? Like, do I really need all these colors in my life? Just at first glance, it is a aesthetically pleasing palette, aesthetically pleasing to the eye. I will tell you that the pigmentation is serious. And like, I was looking at the palette, so the foil shades of course give you the metallic. It's not going to give you a shimmer. It's not going to give you a shimmer, because shimmer would imply that there's some type of glitter or some type of highly reflective quality, and it's not that, but it is a shine and a gleam. So there's a foil aspect to it, but not a shimmer aspect to it, or not a glitter aspect to it, which I personally am not opposed to. I'm not a huge glitter person, you guys know that. The mattes are the most buttery mattes. I didn't even know, like, I was swatching the mattes and I was like, is this a matte? This is clearly a matte. This is one swipe. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited, and I don't get excited about makeup too often, but I am excited to see how it performs on the eye. I'm gonna go into the color called Royal, also called 266 CP, whatever that means. A really, really deep emerald color. Using my Morphe M506 brush. So I'm using this size of a brush, mainly because I wanna keep everything controlled with what I wanna do. I'm just placing the color on the outer portion of my eye first. Now I'm just going to tissue off my brush. I always work with a tissue on my makeup table to tissue off brushes. I'm just going to softly blend this. I'm not blending it out. I just want to get rid of the line a little bit before I add the next color. So I'm just gonna go around it and jiggle the brush. along that line, and that's just gonna soften that edge just a touch. One eye looks more pigmented than the other, which is to be expected for me personally. I have two different eye shapes. One eye sits in further than the other. The dimension it just changes no matter what colors I use, no matter, like, kind of hard for me to avoid. You know, I make it work. So now I'm taking another clean Morphe M506 brush, Troop. It's like an army green color, and we're gonna go into that shade. Oh, look at the pigmentation on green. I'm barely, like, my brush is barely hitting that color. This color right here. It's looking a little scary. All right, so now I'm gonna go back in with the M506 brush that I used in the color Royal. No product, and I'm just going to marry the two colors right here. You guys, you have to trust the process. I know I look crazy right now. You're going to look crazy at some point in your makeup process. It's how it works. Oh, this is giving me nature. This is giving me, I don't know. Feel cute. It ain't even done, but I'm almost there. Now we're taking the Morphe M514, and this is a smaller blending brush. You don't need anything per se the size of that. You guys can see the difference between the two. Like, if you're working in a small space or if you're working with multiple colors, chances are you're gonna need smaller brushes. Going in with the Morphe M514 brush, I am gonna go into the shade, it's this color right here. I'm going to just ever so gently blend between the brow and the last green, which was Troop. Blend into the skin. I'm gonna go in with Penny first. C467 brush. Yes, chick. Yes. Oh, yes. So now we're gonna go back to Imperia. Same brush, I just tissued it off. Fallout is minimal. Try to keep that as centered as possible. So I'm gonna keep my eyes down. I'm going to run that brush down the center. I want to create dimension in my foils. It makes the eye look like the color is bouncing. There we go. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna do one more color in the center. Queen. That's fitting. And see if she makes a jump. Yes. Queen did it. Queen did it. I'm just gonna tap it. I'm not even gonna swipe it because I've already placed too many metallics up here, and my eyes are starting to look really loaded, and I don't want it to look. Ooh, see? Do y'all see that? I'm taking the Milani eyeliner called Femme Fatale. So now I'm gonna go back into Royal. I wanna keep this look as neat as possible. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe 2 M213 brush. And if you can see, it's very, very tiny, very, very compact. Fits really, really nicely along the lash line. It helps to pick up just enough product for you to use in that area. If you use a brush that's big for that area, then that's when you subject yourself to fallout. As you can see, I went ahead and added some lashes. These lashes don't have a name or a brand. I just ordered them offline. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with the Mented Cosmetic Blush in the shade Clay Too Much. This is my blush. Let me just say this. When I find something I like, there's just no taking it out of my hands. And this blush, it has officially replaced Raisin for me just because it just has a little more. It just complements every look so well. Like, look at me. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and highlight. This is the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Conceited. Y'all know I love, look at that, ooh. Y'all know I love this highlighter. I'm just gonna go ahead and top my lip liner. I'm just gonna do a gloss. This is Correlation. This is by Mented. Just kind of a peachy nude. I'm hoping it's more nude, less peach. Just the eyes are doing a lot, so I don't wanna take away from that, you know? Let's see. Oh, see? Oh, that's pretty. Oh, yay, yay! Now we're gonna go ahead and spray our face, our good old faithful Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Just press that into the skin. There she goes, honey. All right, guys, so here is the final look. I am so pleased with the way this came out, honestly. Like, I hope that you guys really enjoyed this look. If you enjoyed this tutorial, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more videos like this, go ahead and click the subscribe button. It's the only way I know to keep giving you guys more and more of these types of videos is if you subscribe. I know that you're watching, I know that you're there, and I would love to see you back for another video. Yes, she's here. I'm ready to take my pictures now, but I'm not leaving until you click that subscribe button. Go ahead and click the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss any more of my uploads. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.